Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Funko Friday. This is episode 10. Today we're taking a look at a DC character. Not gonna be the last. This is Deadshot from the 2016 Suicide Squad movie, which I love. I'm just gonna say it. I know everyone hates it, but I think it's great. And Deadshot's one of the best parts of it to me. This is Will Smith's version of Deadshot. There's been many animated versions. I believe he is still the only no, he's not the only live action version. Anyway, here he is. I'll get you a look at the figure in just a little bit. I paid $12 for him. Not too bad. That's a standard Funko price, pretty much. Gets a logo there. You got the. For some reason, it says Pop Heroes. That's kind of weird because he's obviously not a hero. So that's it should say Pop Movies. That's what it should say. Anyway, because this is from the movie, so kind of makes sense. Except the awesome artwork up there with his eye scope. This is the masked version, so this one's a little bit rarer. There's the standard unmasked one. I just like his mask better. I wish he wore it more. That's like my only complaint with that movie, pretty much. Here's the side of the box. You can see Deadshot menacingly standing. There's some stuff in the background. It looks like Harley Quinn themed tattoos. I can see the Joker there. Yeah, it seems like that's what that's going for. Pinkish red. There's his name. Big old letters there. Here's the top of the box. This is how I actually got him, or I found him, because there were so many pops, and I got excited. I'm like, I didn't expect to get him, mainly because I wasn't expecting to find him, because this movie came out in 2016, which is obviously a while ago. So you would think that the pops would be gone, but I guess not. This particular store, the Video Game World that's local here, they have like just so many pops, like so many older ones, which is pretty sick. Here's the bottom. Who cares? No one cares about that. Here's the back, which is the interesting part. There are so many pops. This is pop 106. Okay, I'm gonna go down the list. There's the Joker, Jared Leto's Joker, Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. I probably will get this one. I think so, because I love her version in this movie and her outfit and everything. Here is the standard Will Smith unmasked Deadshot. Rick Flag, Katana, Captain Boomerang, Killer Croc, El Diablo, the Joker with a robe, something like that. There's multiple Jokers. There's Harley Quinn in her prison suit. There's this one, Deadshot with the mask. There's the Joker in another suit. There's Harley Quinn with her club outfit. There's the Joker again with another suit. There's like 4 Jokers. And there's the Enchantress, who is the main villain of this picture. That's the squad. That's who they're fighting, basically. Spoiler alert, I guess. It's in the trailers. Anyway, that's the box. No one cares. Let's look at the actual figure. And here he is. He actually stands up pretty well. This is my first time really looking at him out of the box. And he looks pretty fantastic. Exactly like he was in the movie, which that's kind of what you want. Obviously, he has the very stylized Funko look with the big head and the, small body. You can tell it's Deadshot. I mean, you can pretty much. Again, in the movie, I wish that Will Smith wore this mask more. He wears it in his introduction scene, and he also his flashback scene, and he also wears it during the fight in the building. Other than that, he doesn't wear it that much, which is fine. It's Will Smith. You kind of want to show him. I really like Will Smith as an actor. Even after the slap, even whenever, I still really like him as an actor. And I think Deadshot's probably my favorite role that he's done, other than Agent J. Maybe there's a lot of great roles that he's done, but I think he knocked it out of the park with this performance. In my opinion, I would like to see more of him. He was supposed to come back and the Suicide Squad, the sequel, reboot, whatever, the requel, whatever. He was supposed to come back for that, but he couldn't because he was filming other things. That makes sense. Anyway, this is what he looks like with his mask on. And there's only one thing I don't like about this figure. It's not even that big of a deal. But here he is. Let's get a look on his suit. Which in the movie, the suit is not that It's kind of a standard army military surplus looking suit. It's like a tactical kind of Navy SEAL-esque uniform, but it works because Deadshot is an assassin, so you would expect him to wear something like this when he is out doing his work, which makes sense. I did notice, or I am noticing, that he doesn't have the clips around him. Like he has just loaded with ammunition everywhere. Unfortunately, this pop doesn't look like it has that. I don't think. I'm not seeing it. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. He's got his awesome rifle. He is known in the movie. He's known to be quite religious, or it's very heavily implied that he's either a Christian or a Catholic or one of the two. Um, because he has a bunch of religious symbols all over him. You can't see it, but on his neck, he also has one. On his gun, it says, "I am the light, the way," which is from a Bible quote. That's a scripture, which is kind of cool. I thought that was a nice touch. The red rifle is painted beautifully. It's got the gold with the red, and it's got some black as well with the rifle clip right there. He's holding it very menacingly, obviously about to shoot someone. He's got his signature magnums, his wrist guns, obviously, which are pretty deadly. And he's got both of them. One's right there. If you can see it, hopefully you can. There you go. There's one. And then there is the other one, I think. Yep, there it is. He's a little bit basic, like in terms of his outfit. It's very like army-esque, like it's very military soldier looking, which is fair. I actually like this uniform quite a bit. It's cool. Like he stands out from the rest of the squad because he's got like a red undersuit and then he's got the black armor, which is kind of cool. It just looks very distinctive, which is probably what you would want if you're a hitman. You probably would want something unique to your outfit. And Funko did a fantastic job. If it will focus, they did a great job with this pop, I think. They just captured all of the details pretty much. Aside from the ammunition, there should be a lot more ammunition on him. But you know what? It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. He does have some guns. You can see his two pistols right there. There's one. There's the other. I like the knee pad armor. I like his boots. They're very cool looking. It's kind of hard to show his boots because they're all black. But there you go. You can see him there. Got some more, armor padding and stuff. He's got the gloves on. Pretty awesome. It's hard to see his chest, like the front of it, because his gun is like in the way. Obviously, you can't move him other than his head, which is fair. I think the gun is probably the second coolest part. Because we get to the top of him and this mask is awesome. In the movie, I loved the mask. Again, for the last time, I wish he wore it more. Okay, I'm done. I'm done saying it. But it's just such a cool mask. Like, why would you make a mask this awesome and then just use it twice? I mean, I get it. Will Smith he's a very famous actor. I get it. He probably wanted more face time. But still, I just wish this was used more. They could have done it where maybe in the beginning half of the movie, like the first half, maybe he could have worn it, or I'm sorry, in the first half of Suicide Squad, maybe he couldn't wear the mask. Maybe like he just didn't want to. And then the second half, when the battles start happening, then he could wear it throughout the rest of the film. That would have been cool. I would have liked that. Anyway, here he is. The mask is white predominantly. It's almost got this tannish hue. And it's got wonderful textures all around it. You can actually feel it too. It's actually molded into the mask, which is cool. You can see his ears kind of poking out barely. There's the back. Pretty basic, but it looks nice. The only problem with this version is there is a bit of a seam line kind of poking out with this mask. It's fine. And some of the glue came off, I guess, maybe. It's fine. Doesn't matter that much. I love these mouth holes. That's very awesome. It's like very ski mask inspired, like hockey mask looking, which is cool. You can see one of Deadshot's real eyes here with the brown paint and the black eye there. And then my favorite part is this scope. This thing is fire. I honestly kind of wish this was like longer. Like in the movie it was longer. So it was like it's hard to explain, but it was much longer in the film. So I guess maybe they couldn't do that. It just looks great. You got just so much mechanical detailing. You got the red, dots. You got the blue dots and just a bunch of black mechanics, I guess, to make him see better. Um, and this works in tandem with his gun skills, which are legendary in the DC universe. So, yeah, that's why he wears the mask to get a better scope on the situation. And yeah, that's Deadshot. It's an amazing figure. I'm happy to have him. I wasn't really expecting to find him again. That's why I almost left with Bo-Katan, but I'm glad I didn't, because good price and an older pop. And this one's probably rarer because it came out for a movie that was released a while ago. Um, I'm happy to have him. He's a great character. I loved him in the movie, and happy to have him as a pop. Um, yeah, especially the masked version. I think this one's just the cooler of the two versions. It just looks more intimidating, I think, and really accurate. I love the gun. That's probably my second favorite part. And this color scheme, I think, is my third favorite. It's like the red and the black. It's very Deadpool-esque, but in a good way. And lastly, before we wrap up here, his articulation is pretty like standard for a pop. You can move the head. That's it. It's just fine. You don't really expect more than that. But here is Deadshot. Let me bring in someone else. The last one I got, Zurg from Lightyear, the redesign. Obviously, Zurg is much bigger. His head is bigger. His body is not necessarily, but yeah, his head is much bigger. They look pretty good together. He's kind of a standard pop Deadshot. I mean, he's not that tall. He's just kind of a standard height. So if that makes any sense. Yeah, look, they look good together. Obviously, very different characters, but you get what I mean. I just like to do a comparison at the end of these. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think of the Deadshot character. Did you like him in the movie? And do you think they should make a pop of his original suit? I think so. Or his classic suit. I think that'd be cool. And let me know what you think of this pop. Do you like the unmasked or the masked one better? What do you think of Suicide Squad? Let me know down below. And that'll be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope the lighting was okay. I'm kind of trying something different with these. Just ring light. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's okay. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down below. And also, one last thing. Should I get the Suicide Squad version of Harley Quinn, like this movie version of her? Or should I get the one with the belt? Let me know. I could potentially get both at some point, but I think I would pick one over the other right now. So just let me know which one you would like to see me get first. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.